Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Nobody probably check on me. Nobody probably see like how I was feeling. Like it was really like, how I'm like, oh my God, bitch, you thought that you had this nigga. You thought that you was going up, and I didn't think anything. I got with a nigga and I did what I was supposed to do, and the nigga was doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I get with this nigga and just go to Chanel? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was able to get a podcast, and I still got my podcast with or without him.
Yeah,
that's somebody putting you in position,
girl, and that's what I'm saying. She Caresha is delusional. I tried to tell y'all. I don't know what video it was, but I was like, she is in love with this man and she wants the traditional life. She wanted P. Diddy to pick her, choose her, marry her, and have kids with her. I don't care what anyone says. And it was just the way that she was acting. She's acting very delusional. Like she's like that girlfriend where this man done got in her head and done sit up there, pillow talk with her. And now she really thinks that this man really cared about her. And he didn't. He was just using her. And it made it easier. It makes it, and that's what women need to understand. It makes it easier when your emotions are involved when it comes to using you, which is why men will get you emotionally invested by getting in your head and pillow talking and D'ing you down, because it's easier for you to be cooperative with whatever plan, hidden motive, hidden intentions that they have for you, which is why you should never compromise your mind. When you are dealing with a man, you can't let every man get access to this up here, because once he gets access to this, your whole existence is compromised, and you need to leave that situation ASAP because he's already in your head.
Pub, me supporting my man that ain't my man, sticking right by his side.
I remember one time when she was on X Twitter and she tweeted, "I'm having a mental breakdown." I knew who it was. And then people was gaslighting me like, "Oh, you don't know what she's going through. You know, she dealing with this man." It's not hard to put two and two together. So y'all got to be careful. Like, you can't allow a man to come in your life, turn it upside down, get in your head, and like have you in this delusional space within your mind about y'all's relationship, about where you stand with him. Like it creates a faulty foundation, and then it will leave you in situations where the situation is done and you're still being delusional about what y'all had. You didn't have anything.
I feel like you single, well, we go together. So how would you feel about me telling people that I'm single because we go together? I'm not laughing.
Yeah. Hold on.
It ain't no hold on.
We go together now?
Real bad.
He just used you. And I know that's hard to accept sometimes, but that's what it was. It wasn't, he didn't fall in love. You fell in love. He made you fall in love with him because it's easier to get you to do things. I mean, think about it. If he wouldn't have gotten her emotionally attached, it would have been harder to get her to do things. She was excited to hop on Instagram and promote his alcoholic beverage because she loved him. She was excited to help him promote his album and his latest single because she loved him. That's why men get in your head when they take advantage of you and they're like, "Oh, I got to get her emotionally attached and stuff." They do that because it just makes what they need from you and what they are trying to get out of you easier to get. But she's sitting up here. Yes, she is very delusional. She thinks that this man loved her. They fell in love. They had something real, but it wasn't real. He just got her invested because it's easy to get the things that he needed from her. And she didn't fight him on it because she loved him. That's how men are. Some of them. And that's why playing that dangerous game with seasoned men and the sprinkle advice, you better go pick a man that don't have no real social skills. He ain't been around the block. He don't have a high body count and he barely have a social life. That's who you play them games with. But you don't play games with a man like P. Diddy because he gonna play it better than you.
I just really, really like when you asked me earlier, like how was my mental? I just really hate that I lost my personality. And that's on me telling you, like, Santana, I don't want to dance no more and dance and make me happy. I'm like, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to dance no more. I don't. It's just, reading comments and it really take away from like, you get in your head. Like, you start overthinking everything. Like, you can have a hit, but it's like, I'm overthinking it. I'm feeling like, bitch, me popping up my motherfucking phone no more. That's just me being me. I'm thinking too deep into it because the internet is just this whole new world of like, everything you do is wrong. Yeah. And that shit will really break you down as a person when it's like you reading all these negative things and it's like taking up, majority of your day. Like you just...
This is why the interview kind of rubbed people the wrong way, was because she's trying to make it seem like the internet is just coming at her for no reason. No reason at all. First of all, you were bullying a woman, Gina, and you were mocking at her pain and her misfortune. That's what you was doing. And you knew how Diddy treated her and you attacked her. The whole internet watched you do that. And so now you're wanting empathy because you fell for the same BS that Gina did. That's why I don't laugh. I do not laugh or talk shit at other women's misfortunes. I don't do that. I don't laugh at their pain. I don't laugh at their situation. I don't even think that I'm above her experience at all. And this whole thing was a humbling experience for Caresha. And the reason why this interview is rubbing people the wrong way is because she's trying to make it seem like it's everybody but her. So that's what's rubbing people the wrong way. And it's like, girl, come on. And see, when you don't take accountability, it has a way of self-sabotaging you of reaping great things. And so even if you made a mistake, you messed up, you did something wrong, just admit it and then move past it. Forgive yourself and let it go. But acknowledge it first because it's important. Because if you don't, then you're going to destroy everything that may be coming in after that. Because you're not really learning from what you just went through. You're blaming everybody outside of yourself. And you were the main cause of your own drama and chaos. You were the main reason you ended up in the situation that you ended up in. So it's not to shame you or have an aha moment. It's not that. It's just you have to be real with yourself and acknowledge it. So then moving forward, you don't destroy good things that could come into your life. That's what it's really about. Don't listen to men when it comes to accountability because their accountability is manipulation. But the accountability that you should have with yourself, it should be real and it doesn't have to be shared with everybody, but it should be real because then that's going to keep you from self-sabotaging good things in your life. That is what it's about. You don't have to have that come into the internet moment with us and letting us know everything. Keep it with yourself, but like it's crucial for you to learn from your mistakes so that you can elevate, so that you can move past your mistakes, so that you can elevate and put yourself in a better situation. It's really not about all this other stuff. But if you're the type where the first thing you want to do is blame everybody outside of yourself and you don't want to take no accountability, there's nothing that you could have done differently. You're not ready to elevate. You're not ready to put yourself in a better position moving forward. You're going to stay stuck and stagnant. And if something else bad goes wrong in your life, you're going to point to everybody else outside of yourself when you were the one that put yourself in that situation. So you're not getting what you're doing that's causing your own destruction in your own life. And that's what it's about. That's part of leveling up. And it's going to be hard to see her level up if she just can't admit, like, the role that she played in this. And the biggest role was she was willing to do anything for money. She had no boundaries. She had no pushbacks. She had no self-respect. She had no higher standards. She was willing to do whatever for money, and it blew up in her face. And if she does not acknowledge that, she's going to be back in the same situation again. and it could once again blow up in her face. So that's one thing that she needs to acknowledge. It's like, girl, you put some of this, you caused a lot of it. It's you caused it on yourself.